Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to show you how I created these beautiful mermaid pink sparkly nails. So I've started off and sanitized mine and my client's hands. I've pushed back her cuticles, and now I'm going in with this diamond cuticle bit, just going around the skin and the nail folds and around that cuticle area to get any dead skin that may have crept onto the nail plate off. I will then go ahead and take my 180 grit hand file and remove all the surface shine and shape the free edge as much as I can. I'll then go ahead, clean all of the dust and dirt away with alcohol. I will then dehydrate and prime and go ahead and apply acrylic. So I'm using CJP Milky Pink, and I'm just going to basically create a set of nails on using this on all of the fingers. So I have left this video in real time as there's not really much I can explain as I'm going, because it's pretty much the same process throughout the whole thing. So I'm placing my bead at the cuticle area and working it down the nail. I'm using my Liz Guild CJP brush, just trying to keep the shape as true to possible as I want the end result to be, so that we have minimal filing towards the end. Just really paying attention there to that shape. I'm then going to go in with another small bead and just place that in that back third area to give a little bit of a higher apex, because I found the nail was a little bit flat. And I'm just going to kind of tap that into the cuticle area and then blend that down, leaving that bulk in that apex area where I want it. And then I will move on to the next nail. So again, I'm working my bead from the cuticle area downwards, because these aren't really very long nails. So I'm placing the bead at the cuticle area, tucking it into the cuticle area and the side walls, using my brush as a barrier so I don't touch any of her skin. And then I'm just going to gently pat and pull the rest of that product down to create my shape and the free edge. And then obviously you can see the nail is not strong, so I will go ahead and apply another bead to make sure that the structure and the strength of this nail is all how it needs to be. So here we go with another bead, tucking it into that cuticle area, and then just blending the rest of that down, keeping the bulk of the product in where I want that apex, and then feathering the rest down to create the desired thickness throughout the extension. I will go back and pinch the previous nail as well. I haven't showed that on film, as I'll just pinch it and then finish off that nail and then take the pinching tool off. But again, I'm just going to repeat this process now onto the rest of the fingers. I think I just recorded down to the index finger, and then we're going to move on to the next step. So after all the nails were finished and ready for filing. I've removed all of the forms, and now I'm coming in with my hand file, and I will just do the sidewalls and the free edge and like the shape, and I will do this on all 5 fingers. I'm then going to come in with my medium ceramic bit from Nail Dot Supplies and just barrel this over that entire nail to make it all nice and smooth, making sure there's no like massive bits of bulk anywhere. And then I will come back in with my hand file just to perfect it and get that cuticle area nice and flush, and then I will come in and buff over the nails to make them more smooth, and so there's not so many scratches in them. I'm now coming in with CJP Top Shine, and I'm using this because I want the tacky layer from this one, and this one does have the tacky layer. And I'm going to apply this to all of the nails, just using a nice thin coat. You don't want too much, you don't want to then start losing your shape, because after we've applied the Mermaid pigment we are going to have to go in and top coat again. So I will get her to stick this in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then when she comes out we will go ahead and apply our pigment. Well, glitter, really. So here is the Indigo Mermaid Effect glitter, and I'm just going to tap that onto the tacky layer, because as you can see I was starting to pull it off if I just went straight in and tried to rub it on. So I then start just trying to pat it into the tacky layer and then rub it and then burnish it in. So I'm going to do this on all of the nails, just patting it into that tacky layer, giving it a little gentle rub. Making a hell of a lot of mess, but it's a pretty sparkly mess. And then I'm going to take my pigment brush from the Glitter Fairy, and I'm just going to burnish that in even more and try and remove any of that excess off the nail without pulling the glitter off. And you're just left with that beautiful pearly mermaidy. So stunning. This set as well, I have to say quickly before we end up cutting out of film, is heavily inspired by my beautiful friend Tracey. She does have a YouTube channel as well, so I will link her YouTube in the description box of this one. Make sure you go and check her out because her nails are absolutely stunning. She is so funny as well, so just make sure you go ahead and check her out. Yeah, and then I'm just coming in with CJP Tack Free Top Gloss, just a beautiful, beautiful top coat that lasts forever, and it's super shiny, and it really works amazing over things like glitter and pigments and things like that, because it's quite thin top coat. I'm then going to cure these in the lamp for 60 seconds and oil her when she comes out, and it's left to cool for a minute, and then that is the final result. It's so pretty. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do. I would love that. I love you all, and I'll see you all again in my next one. Bye.